Hi, it's Liam Bastic here again with yet another 5-minute video, and this time we've got Power Query news, new views. This really is an information share more than anything else because it's just so damn easy to use. I'm going to assume you already know about Power Query, or Get and Transform as it's known in Excel, the extract, transform and load tool built into Excel now. I've created a table already. Control T will create my little data here, and I've named it Pay Summary, and I've named it first so I've actually got control of the name before I load it in using Power Query. Once I've done that, I go to the Data tab in Excel, click on From Table Range, and it brings it into the Power Query editor, which is why I still call it Power Query, even if in Excel it calls it Get and Transform. Now, once I'm in here, let me explain how easy it is to use the 3 new views. You just go to the View tab, and there's column distribution, column profile, and column quality. And all you have to do is check them. It's as easy as that. It really is not complicated. So I've got 3 columns here, name, month, pay. Before I check them, it's a good idea, first of all, to just make sure you have got them on the right data type. So text is fine here. But this one, I might just want to make it a date. And yes, I'll replace the current. And this one, pay, rather than whole number, I might use it as a currency so it knows. And again, replace current. And then I'm just going to go to the View tab and click on column distribution. And it gives me some information, shows me a little chart, a bit like a spotlight, but the other way, built into a cell. And it tells me there's 13 distinct items, 4 unique, 13 distinct, 1 unique, and 12 distinct, no unique. What the heck does that mean? Well, let me explain. For all this data I've got, I think the easiest way is if I show you with here's something I prepared earlier. Here's the letters of the alphabet, A, B, 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 and C. I've got 5 items, 3 distinct, A, B, and C. They're the only ones here. But 2 are unique. That is, they occur once and only once, A and C. B occurs 3 times, therefore is not unique. Remember as well, though, that the underlying code of Power Query, M, is case sensitive. So if I go to List and go in here, I've got 4 versions of alpha. The 3rd and 4th ones are not the same because the 4th one has a space after it. So I've got 4 distinct, 4 unique. Get it? That's simple. So that's it, pay summary, nice and simple. What may happen though is if you have errors, these actual graphics may not show. And I think the easiest way to show that is with something else. I've got some sales data here where the graphics have not shown. See, column distribution switched on, doesn't show anything here at the moment because I've got errors in here. And let me just show you about the errors and the fact that I've got problems here with numbers. It's confused because of the data types. Data type any doesn't work. If I were to add a column, so I go into add column, go custom column, I will call this sales per item, and a very, very complicated calculation now ensues. I go equals revenue, space, divided by number of items. Not the world's most complicated calculation here. And this shows me the different type of errors I've got. I've got in here, I have got the 100 divided by 50 is 2, minus 100 divided by 50 is minus 2, but 100 divided by 0, though mathematically indeterminate, is infinity, and minus 100 divided by 0 is plus infinity. Anything to do with null is null, and those where you've got numbers and text gives me errors. When it's 0 divided by 0, that's known as not a number, so it gets NaN. And what that means is that when you click View and you go column distribution, you can sometimes get an unexpected error occurs or things like this, so just watch out. These are the different types of errors. Errors are only when you get an error. The others, well, let me explain. So I've got here my actual data here. If I go next to column quality, I've got in here valid, error, and empty. Do you see? 98% valid, 0% error, 2% empty. If it's empty, it can't display it. If it's not an error, if it's not got error in there, the word error, then it is valid. That is how it qualifies. Simple as that. Final one, column profile. This gives me the data, it gives me the distribution and ranks them both numerically and alphabetically, and gives me the column statistics. And it varies for different columns. If I go numerical here, do you see it shows it me in numbers, and it shows a histogram rather than a bar chart, column chart here. And there's even standard deviation. Pretty cool, don't you think? And all in less than 5 minutes. Just one other thing to watch out for, classic gotcha. You see this thing down here that says column profiling based on top 1000 rows? Might not want that. Left click on it, and you might want to check column profiling based on entire data set. Be careful with that. Be careful. That's it for this time. Thanks for listening. If you liked it, my name's Liam Bastic. If you didn't, my name's Tim Heng. More and on.